Hello everyone, I want to thank you so much for joining me. This video is for air signs for the month of August 2020. So if you are an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini, you are in the right place. And that can be sun, moon, or rising. So Gemini, Aquarius, and Libras, we are officially in Leo season, and we have been since the 22nd of July, and we will be until the 22nd of August when we switch into Virgo season. Leo season is ruled by Leo season is ruled by fire, and Virgo season is ruled by earth. So we are going to be in fire until pretty much the 22nd when we switch into earth. So on that note, let's dive a little bit deeper into the important dates for this month. So right off the bat, on the 3rd of August, we have a full moon in Aquarius. Oh, holla, air sign. So this full moon is going to bring about a feeling for the need for freedom. So this could come out in a lot of different ways, but what I've been hearing about this full moon is it's probably going to be a little bit more difficult of a full moon. So, but with this theme of feeling the need for freedom, it could bring up some tougher subjects like hooks and cords and codependency, and where we really need to release attachment in our life. So that's on the 3rd. Then on the 8th, we have the Lionsgate portal, which started back at the end of July and is going to come to its peak on the 8th. This is when Sirius the star is over the Great Pyramid in Giza, and this creates a portal. And this is a really great time to really call in whatever you would like, air signs. Use your magic, be magical, and really trust that the universe every year at this time makes it really easy for you to call in whatever it is that you would like. Then our next important date is on the 15th. We're going to see Uranus moving retrograde. This is going to be retrograde for 5 months. And this is going to be a time to review surprises and changes over the past year. So a couple of surprises, a couple of changes for all of us, I'm sure. Uranus is going to join Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune, and Chiron that are all stationed retrograde as well. Most of those will not be moving back until the fall. These are all really long retrogrades. Pluto has been in retrograde since like the end of April, I believe. So really long retrogrades we've all been in this year. The 18th, we're going to see the new moon in Leo. This is a very positive lunation. It's inviting us to indulge in the pleasures of life. So that's coming up on the 18th of August. And just remember, we feel the effects of a new moon and a full moon for a couple of days before and a couple of days after. So then on the 22nd, we're going to see, like I was saying in the beginning, the switch from Leo season into Virgo season. This is also the day of my level 2 learning the Akashic Records class. I teach it via Zoom on Saturday the 22nd, starting at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You do need to have taken my level 1 Journey to the Akashic Records class, which is a guided meditation that I teach through a secret Facebook group. It's a video in the Facebook group, so you can do it whenever and however many times you would like, and it is a prerequisite to my second learning the Akashic Records class. And then I have a level 3 class that comes on Tuesday the 25th. This is going to be from 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You do need to have taken level 1 and level 2. You can register and pay for all of my classes on the shop page of my website, which is www.tarotbymegan.com. All right, earth signs. or air signs, I'm sorry, we're still in the Earth of Virgo season. Let's take a look at your month ahead now with the help of my trusty tarot cards. So, air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. What is your August 2020 going to look like? Give us a little projection here. Cards. And what would like to come forward for the air signs? Oh, we start the month off with the sun. Air signs, woohoo! Into Justice, 2 major arcanas right off the bat, air signs. Into the 2 of Wands. Into the Magician, ooh, 3rd major arcana, air sign. Into the Death card, which is your 4th major arcana. To the 8 of Wands, and this is going to be right around the switch into Virgo season. Into the 9 of Wands, the beginning of the 4th week, and you end the month with the 8 of Cups. All right, air signs. Let's take a look here at your month ahead. So you start off the month with the Sun. This is such a positive card. This is one of the most positive cards in the deck. And this is how you start your month off, okay? Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. You're going to be feeling like you're in a really good place. I feel like high vibes, good mood, excitement, lots of good energy, just ready to take on the month. Which is such a fabulous place to be, especially with the full moon in Aquarius coming up on the 3rd of the month. I've heard that this is going to be a more difficult and challenging full moon, but hopefully for you, air signs, since it is in Aquarius, you will get a lot of positivity from this full moon, especially with the sun here over that time for you. I feel like this is going to be the beginning of August is going to be a really positive time for you. I'm hearing good mood, good vibes, happy, go lucky. Give yourself a break if you've been needing it to just really get outside, enjoy nature, enjoy these warmer months if you're in the US, and kind of like let all your worries melt away. The beginning of August is what I'm hearing for you, air signs, okay? Because this is going to bring some much needed balance. Oh, where my Libra's at, air signs, it's going to bring some much needed balance into your world. And I love how this is showing up as the major arcana, because there are other balance cards in the deck. This is really about you having overall balance in your life, air signs. And I think it's really necessary for you to take a breather, or like just really have this time of extreme positivity at the beginning of August to feel that balance for you, okay, air signs? We have the 2 of Wands here for you at the beginning of the 2nd week, 2-2. The 2 of Wands is telling me that this is a really good time to think about how you would like the rest of your year to go. Especially around this time, we do have Uranus starting to move retrograde. You'll probably be feeling that shadow of the challenges or the surprises, the things that you've been through that were really unexpected this year. I think in that reviewing phase, it's going to help you to really think about what you want to do for the future and how you want to create your reality going forward. And in that, just like really thinking about that, putting that out there with the Magician here. Oh, remember, this is also the 888 portal, the Lionsgate portal. Oh, and you have the Magician with the 8 air signs. Some really great synchronicities coming up for you that I think that this is going to be a really potent time for y'all to just really, like, if you felt stuck, if you felt uncertain, if you felt fear, this is a time to really just trash all that. Let it all go. And use this Lionsgate portal energy to really put out there what you would like and call that in. Use your magic. Use all your magic, air signs. Call that in. Whatever you would like. Because the beginning of the third week, you have death here for you. And I feel like this is a big change that's coming through for you, air signs. I feel like this is going to be the end of like a lot of fear and stress and anxiety. But all things that you chose to experience, that you chose to go through, you chose the lessons, you chose the blessings at the same time, you know. But this is going to be a time for you with the death card here to really let go of old patterns, old programs, just really releasing from your body, from your spirit, all these things that no longer serve you, that I was talking about the end of the first week with justice and balance, really needing that time to feel joy. This is I feel like this really big release for you, because at the end of this week, you have the Eight of Wands, and this is about allowing yourself surrender, allowing yourself to see where things fall, giving yourself this freedom to really change and to allow these transmutations that have come through for you, air signs, like a lot of healing, a lot of shedding, a lot of releasing, a lot of transformation, and a lot of growth have been really transpiring for you, air signs. And this is the end of Leo season. Is, I'm hearing for you to just really surrender, just really allow yourself to go with the flow, feel the expansiveness, feel the infinite possibilities, and really let go of expectations, let go of hooks, cords, attachments, let go of like a need or an expectation for things to look a certain way, because I feel like the universe, you might be contracting things a little bit, and the universe wants to bring you more, but you might be saying like, oh, I don't deserve it, or oh, that's good, but there's so much more. So just really surrender the end of the third week, okay, air signs? Because the beginning of the fourth week, the beginning of Virgo season, I feel like is going to kind of hit you like a ton of bricks. I feel like there's going to be a little bit of overwhelm that's coming through for you the beginning of the fourth week, air signs, especially in the area of work or career. And this might be a really good time for you to just take some more time off, actually. I'm hearing there a lot of you air signs are going to feel more exhausted towards the end of the month, and you might be really needing some time to rest, which is confirmed by the end of this month. You have the eight of cups, which is about retreat and rejuvenation and going within. So I feel like the beginning of the fourth week for you, air signs, is like you've had enough. You need to take a break. You need to give yourself some space to regroup and to refresh and to go within, to really just give yourself that space to hear your inner voice. And maybe you need to take a little getaway or before September fully hits. So maybe that last weekend of August is some self-care time, and however that looks for you, okay, my air signs? Now let's take a look at your goddess for the month. Right, air signs. Who's your goddess with a message? Okay, you got... Talk about overwhelm. Green Terra says start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you, and instead of trying to do everything by yourself. What was I talking about here? leading up to the self-care. So yeah, Green Terra is saying, where can you delegate some of what's on your plate to other people or other outlets? Okay, air signs, this is really noticing where you feel overwhelmed, where you feel exhausted, and I think it's going to be evident by the end of the month, and you'll probably be more open to asking for help. All right, your sacred symbol for the month, air signs, is power. I love it. This is the Isis card. This is for you again, like what I was saying about like going within. It's really important to go within, to connect with your divinity, to connect with your empowerment, so you aren't left feeling drained. So power. One more card, air signs. Let's take a look at your past life theme, your Akashic records, your message from the Akashic records for you is Egypt. Well, that makes sense with the Lionsgate portal with Sirius over the Great Pyramids in Giza. Like I was saying, there's some serious magic for you here, Earth signs. This is on the 8th of August, remember? So really connect with that time. I was telling you, it's going to be really magical for you, especially air signs. I don't know what you got going on, but all right. Could be some past lifetime stuff also coming up around that as well. Could be ancient Egypt lifetimes. All right, air signs, I want to thank you all so much for joining me this month. If you liked these videos, come over to my Patreon page. The link is below in the comments. And I do readings by astrological sign. They are $8 a month, and you also get my $5 tier as well, which is a past, present, future 3-card pull for each astrological season. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can do so at any time on my website, tarotbymegan.com. You can also purchase my classes on tarotbymegan.com, which on the shop page. To book an appointment, just choose the book an appointment tab or button at the top of the home and services page. So I want to thank you all for joining me. And if you would hit the subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you all next month in September. Bye, air signs.